You can't buy this Nothing phone if you're not in Bangalore. This is the Nothing Phone 3A Community Edition. Priced under 30,000 rupees, this is one of the hardest Nothing phones to get because the only sale will be live offline in Bengaluru and there are just 1,000 units worldwide. So what's so special about this phone and should you get one if you can? You'll find out by the end of this video, so let's start. First up, the Community Edition badge means it has an exclusive packaging, exclusive wallpapers, and of course this exclusive look that Nothing has co-designed with its community, which is you and me, the users. So what does that get you? Briefly speaking, this phone has a personality and a presence. In my time with this phone, people either loved this or called it a bit too loud, but there is no ignoring it. This color really pops and the white frame with this bright pink essential key absolutely stands out. Now this is an IP64 rated chassis with Panda glass up front and there are glyph lights, so surely you'll be putting it screen side down a lot. It hasn't picked any scratches in my testing and there's a pre-applied basic screen guard, so you need not worry much. Now side by side with the standard Phone 3A, this one has a frosted looking transparent finish. There are pink and yellow highlights at some places at the back and the blacked out screws to highlight the color even more. It feels nice to hold and at least for my hand, both left and right, the side keys feel really well placed. Up front, you get this flat, flexible AMOLED panel with an under-display fingerprint sensor. Same hardware as the standard Phone 3A, but with a different wallpaper. Unlocking the phone is quick, outdoor visibility is solid, and you get 4K video playback with this screen, which also has a really responsive touch for daily use and casual gaming. You'll also enjoy binge watching on the Nothing Phone 3A because the speakers are loud and clear. Haptics could have been better though. I mean, this feels tactile, but crisper haptics would really suit the personality, especially for this Community Edition phone. Camera-wise too, it is the same hardware as the Phone 3A, 50MP main, 50MP telephoto and 8MP ultra-wide with a 32MP selfie camera. I got consistent results in all lighting conditions, but there's something weird going on here. The cameras capture a lot of detail, so zooming into the shot isn't the problem. It's the color separation which is a little iffy. Like in this picture, the colors from the lights are bleeding into the brick structure in ultra-wide, but wide lens slightly improves that impact. But again, the phone seems to have issues in separating colors, so despite the great details, some pictures may not be social media ready. You can shoot 4K 30fps videos from the main and telephoto lenses, but the ultra-wide will only get 1080p at 30fps. The front cam results are decent for selfies and you can also take occasional videos with it, but low light results are not that good. Overall, this is a good camera system in the right light. Mind your angles, watch the lighting and have a steady hand and you'll get good results most of the time. Now this is the Community Edition look, but inside it's a standard Nothing Phone 3A. So you get Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 5G chip paired with up to 12GB RAM and 256GB storage. It has RAM expansion and Android 15 out of the box, but you get 3 years of Android and 6 years of security updates, so that's good to go. Nothing OS is one of my personal favorites because it is clean, you can easily customize it, resize apps and folders, and the widgets look really good. The experimental features section, the gestures are all useful, the AI wallpapers and the essential key, well, if you're into logging what you see on your phone, as in if you want to save all of that in one place in your phone, then this is a powerful shortcut. Games like BGMI, Ninja Arashi and Subway Surfers run well, but there's some heat at maxed out graphics and frame drops follow if you keep playing. And on that note, here are the benchmarks. Now, it is packing decent performance for a sub 30k phone, but there are some niggles. Not once, but twice during my testing, the glyph status indicator just came on and refused to go away. I turned off the glyphs from the quick settings menu and it won't go. Eventually, a restart fixed it both the times, but when you're not looking and that glyph comes on, it is going to hit your battery backup in some way or the other. But Nothing is quick at fixing its things, so that glyph update was fixed just this morning when we were shooting this video. Now that we mentioned the battery, the Nothing Phone 3A here has a solid battery life. It is a 5000 mAh cell, not physically as big as the other 2025 phones we have seen so far, but it will give you a full day of power at moderate use. But since two of our colleagues already have Nothing Phone 3A, we got a real world feedback that says it should have had a bigger battery in the first place. However, charging is fast at 50 watts and the smaller battery also means faster charging. And if you happen to have a pair of TWS or a smartwatch that you want to charge, you can use the 7.5 watt reverse wired charging. Overall, fast charging, reverse charging are good, but battery backup could be an issue for moderate or heavy users. The Nothing Phone 3a Community Edition is not just about the specs or the camera performance or the battery backup. Honestly, it is a phone from early 2025, reintroduced in late 2025. But Nothing has been actively listening to users, so OTA patches, bug fixes, and even new features are added on the fly. Plus, this phone will be one of the only 1000 units produced and it is going to stand out wherever you go. So even though it is a standard Nothing Phone 3a underneath, if you want to get it for the packaging, the wallpaper or the way it looks, then this would be one cool collectible. And that's our verdict on the Nothing Phone 3a Community Edition. My name is Manik Beri, you're watching Gadgets 360 and there's a lot more tech coming every day on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button.